get this together. Here, I should have had my mirror turned a little more so I could see. It's all good. I believe it's all good. So, let's get it started. In here. We on episode 33. Oh my gosh. Episode 33. Dang. We are really, really working. Okay, so description on today's show, we discuss make sure we talk about that on here too. Hot celebrity news, fresh reviews, and more. All right. Well, welcome to the Gezelle Talk Show. I am your host, Gezelle Nicole. Woo! Oh, okay. My bad, I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it, guys. I was having a little technical difficulties, but okay. As I said, I'm your host, Gezelle Nicole. Thank you guys for joining us. I know it's been a minute, but we are coming back stronger than ever. Please believe it. Do have some things that we're working on. And as I said before, so just stay tuned for all that good stuff. If you're not doing so, make sure you follow us on Instagram as well as Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Gezelle Talk Show. And yeah, show us some love that way. You can always inbox us, send us messages or any questions or concerns or anything that you want us to speak about or anything we may have misinformed you guys about. Please feel free to reach out to us. We are not perfect. I'm surely not perfect. So if I misinform you guys on anything, please feel free to reach out. Let me know. Check a bitch so I can go ahead and go back and straighten that out, and it don't have to, affect anything, because trust me, I don't take it personal. I look at it, just as I said, none of us are perfect. I'm not perfect. We're not perfect. So we got to do what we got to do. My stand is a little crooked, so it looks like I'm leaning. I'm filming for the YouTube show, so it looks like I'm leaning a little bit, but yeah, something's crooked on my my pod stand or whatever. But yeah, it's a beautiful Tuesday. Beautiful Tuesday, October the 5th. Yeah, October the 5th. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. This show was supposed to be given to you guys Friday, but I had a lot going on. I had a wedding to attend. Shout out to the Tims, Katrina and Sean Tims. Congratulations to them on tying their nuptials. Ow. Yes, clap, 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 clap. That is a big step in life. It was a very beautiful event. A ceremony. I did see the video footage. I could not stay for the entire ceremony, but I did check out the footage that was posted via social media, and it was a very beautiful ceremony. A lot of love in the building. So yeah, that was really good. Yeah, so we're gonna just get right on into things. We're only 5 minutes into less than 5 minutes into the show. And I really, really want to get into some stuff because I never get to talk about everything that I want to speak about because my podcast is only 45 minutes. Well, it's an hour, but with commercials, but 45 minutes is what I film. But I'm going to try to keep it going so we can have more footage and more information and stuff for the YouTube show. So if you're not doing so, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, share the videos, comment, all that good stuff there. We appreciate all of that. We really appreciate all of that. I'm going to start my way from the bottom and work my way up because I'm going to be kind of all over the place here. So I want to keep y'all, I want y'all to stay with me, stay with me, keep up with me so we can all get the same understanding of what a bitch is talking about. You understand? So we can all be on the same page, okay? Now, over the past week, there was a hashtag, Where's Kelly Price, going around. She was missing for quite some time. She had put up a post about her her catching the coronavirus. So she had put up a post about that and say she had tested positive and everything, and that she was really gonna, just try to get herself well, chill and relax and all that good stuff there. Well, that was going on. Kudos her. I gotta find some type of way to be able to take this down when I'm filming, but I don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out though. But yeah, so that's what she had did. She had took a little hiatus from social media, and they hadn't seen her for a while. So yeah, it was a whole little campaign going on, like, where is Kelly Price? What's going on with Kelly Price? We haven't seen her, and she hadn't responded. So people started to really worry, and then her family came forward and said that they had not seen her also, and they were looking for her. They were saying they was reaching out, was getting no response. Her kids was worried and everything. So I was a bit confused to whether she was in the hospital and this was taking place and they couldn't find her or whatever, because I didn't understand with everything that was going on, because I'm like, if she's in the hospital, won't you be able to just call the hospital and they can tell you if someone's in that hospital? But then again, I guess because she's a celebrity, they wouldn't probably want to release that type of information. So they probably wouldn't have told them. But however, they were unable to get in contact with her. It had been weeks. And everything, but thank God's grace, she did come, and speak up and say, she was fine. She actually did a TMZ interview where she was speaking about the situation at hand, about her being affected with the coronavirus and how she felt and everything, and she said, spoke about her being down. Now, what bothered me is because I know that Kelly Price can be very, very dramatic. I don't know if you guys know this type of thing, but I know Kelly Price can be very dramatic, okay? So I was like, when I was watching the interview, I didn't see the whole interview, but what I seen from the interview, I was a bit taken back. I was like, because she never really addressed where her location was. Where were you? You say you flatlined, saying she had died, and all of this stuff here, and so I was just very very confused overall. But thank God that everything's okay with her and she's just fine now. She's just really trying to get herself back stronger and get herself, you know, feeling 100%. But I was just, and I'm still just all over the place with this. I'm lost because I don't. Oh, Kelly. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, Kelly. She is a drama queen, y'all. Kelly Price is a big drama queen. So, like I said on my Facebook Live, we'll see if she come up with an album or a single within this next month or so. Because Mama is very dramatic. Cynthia Bailey made a post on social media, on Instagram. It was it was one on Instagram and on Facebook also, to her fans, basically informing everyone that she will not be continuing on the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. She says she's been there for a full decade now. She's had a great run. She appreciates all of the love and support as well as the blessings that have come along with the platform, but she's going to just go ahead and gracefully bow out, and she will not be returning to season, I think it's 13 that they're on, 15, I'm not sure, but she will not be returning to the next season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. As well as Portia Williams also, she made an Instagram post as well, letting her fans know that she will not be continuing at the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise, nor will she be continuing with Dish Nation, with Ricky Smiley, Dish Nation company. She says she does have something in store. She does have some future endeavors that she's working on, and she can't wait for us to see what those are. So I wish both of the women nothing but the best in their new chapter. I know Cynthia just got married, like a year ago, I want to say. So I'm pretty sure she wants to just relax and live her happily ever after. And plus the Real Housewives of Atlanta is, I mean, we can be honest, it's just not what it used to be. After Nene was no longer on the show, it just wasn't as entertaining anymore. I think the reason why people even started watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta was because of Nene Leakes. I know that's the reason why I started watching. I just stumbled upon the show one day back in, I want to say 2008, and I stumbled upon it, or 8, 9, somewhere up in there, and I stopped and was like, let me see what this is about, and watched it, and I was like, okay, this is pretty good. And that's all because Nene, she was so entertaining. She reminded me of one of the drag queens. She reminded me of one of the drag queens doing drag shows and stuff. So it was very entertaining. And I liked it. It was cool. So, I mean, and I tuned in every season, every episode, just to see what she was bringing to the table, because we all knew that it was going to be something entertaining and something good. Even when she was going through her downs and, you know, shading the girls and being extra about a lot of stuff, we still appreciated her presence. It's just something about her. So, yeah, so after her, the show pretty much wasn't the same. So now they're taking Cynthia, she's not returning, Portia's not returning. It's pretty much a dud. There's nothing I would really want to see, because Candy is all over social media all day, every day. So it's like, it's not a real surprise when you see her doing something on the show, because it's already been talked about on social media. So we've already seen that, like when they was opening the Blaze Tucker restaurant. Is it called Blaze Tucker? No, Blaze Tucker is the baby. When they was opening the Blaze, restaurant, steakhouse, and I had already seen all of that on social media and everything. I think it was on Todd's page or something, but it was interesting and I liked it, and I was like, okay. But once they talked about it on the show, it was like, okay, well, I've already seen all this, so I don't want to see this again. So I didn't tune in. So, you know, with her, she's not even a reason to really continue to watch the show. And I love Candy, but like, I can see everything via social media that has to do with her. I don't really know those other girls. It took me a while to even realize that the girl, what's her name, Drew, was from the TLC movie and all of that. Everybody was, you know, relating her back to the game, the show, The Game. I didn't remember her from The Game because I didn't really watch. I only watched a few seasons of The Game. By the time she came there, I wasn't watching The Game. So I didn't know her from that, but I remembered her from TLC, the TLC movie, Crazy Sexy Cool and stuff. And so it was another movie as well I remembered her from. But yeah. She doesn't have a lasting impression. You know, not something that will really tug on you where you can say, oh yeah, I remember her, that's the girl, like, no, none of that. But speaking of Nene Leakes, because we were speaking of her, I send my condolences out to the entire Leakes family. Greg Leakes, Nene Leakes' husband, had lost his battle with cancer this past month, and they laid him to rest. My condolences are with the entire Leakes family because I know that is a heavy, heavy burden for them. He was the head of the snake, and he carried them. So I just feel very, very, very sad and upset, not upset, but just, you know, remorseful. Like, I just send my love, all of my affection to you, Nene, to the entire family and everything. Greg was a great guy. I never met him personally, but every time he was on the show, he would always say something encouraging, enlightening. And I remember he said some words that will always stick with me, and it's something that I use to this day. He said, faults are like headlights. You can always see the oncoming person. And I said, wow, that is so true. You can always see the fault in someone else and the flaw in what they did. But somehow you will miss it. You can't see it for yourself. Because who can see their headlight when they're driving? You know, you might see the high beam of the light, but you can't see your actual headlight. So, yeah. I liked that statement. I really did. And that's something that will continue to stick with me probably for the rest of my life. And I will always apply it to what I'm doing. Or who I'm doing. Oh goodness. But yeah, it was very, very, very sad to see that. Now, Nene has opened up a club in Atlanta. It's called Lanithia's. It's an upscale, grown and sexy type of vibe with food and music and all that good stuff, hookahs and everything. It looks very sexy and beautiful. I'm definitely going to check it out when I get to Atlanta. But I see that they did a like a memorial ceremony for Greg at the at her club, and they had Kiki Wyatt, I believe, she was there singing. Tamar Braxton was there singing. I want to say Leandria, the gospel singer. I want to say she was there. But don't quote me on that because I could be mistaken. I probably seen her on something else, but I could have sworn she was there. I could have sworn. But yeah, so yeah, that was very sad. My girl Ashanti done pushed up through, as well as Anita Baker pushed up through. Not our condolences. We send all the praises to them. Round of an applause. Yes. Because you know what those black queens did? Those black queens went back, baby, and got the ownership to their masters. And that is something that's so big. When you own your publishing, your masters, that is big. Okay? So when your song is being played, when these different commercial brands are turning them into jingles and all that, you can get your coin, honey. You can still get your compensation. And they were very smart about going back and making sure that they got the full ownership of their masters. So congratulations to those black queens for making that happen and doing what y'all had to do to stay up on top of y'all boss shit. Here you go. I am doing a nice toast to y'all. While I'm sipping on my wine. And today's show is sponsored by Rope Apparel. Rope Apparel is a male and female clothing line that's just established. Make sure you guys check them out. Follow them on social media, on Instagram, Rope Apparel, R-O-P-E, Rope Apparel. Yes, our show is sponsored by Rope Apparel, so let's give a round of applause to them, and thank you guys so much. So much. I wish I had the package already so I could have shown the t-shirt and all that good stuff there. But I know it's coming. We'll have it soon, and I'll be able to show you guys all that good stuff that Rope Apparel has going on. You can also check them out online. If I'm not mistaken, it's www.ropeapparel.biz. Don't quote me, but if I'm not mistaken, that's what it is. I will post the Instagram on our Instagram page. I'll tag them to it, as well as some of their pieces, so you guys can see it and you can follow them and check out their website. Their link is in their bio. So yeah, shout out Rope Apparel. Yeah, we spoke of Ashanti and Anita Baker doing their thing. I'm just here for all that black girl magic. Dollar Tree is raising its prices. How do y'all feel about this? Dollar Tree, our place where we like to go and take $20 and feel like we went on a shopping spree, are raising their prices. So they're gonna have pieces in there for more than, my husband just scared the shit out of me. He just peeped in. Oh, my heart stopped for a second, but anyhow. Yeah, so Dollar Tree are going to be raising their prices. So they're going to have items in there for more than $1. I don't know how I feel about that, because I like to go to the Dollar Tree and spend my, my ones and get my fun, my 20 items for my $20. So I don't know how I'm going to really feel about them going up, Dollar Tree, you're supposed to be $1. $1, all items, $1. Now y'all tripping. Y'all is tripping. So the Met Gala 2021, we posted some of these looks, my top 10 favorite looks. I think I did 9 on our social media page. Make sure you go check it out. Met Gala 2021. The girls came through with the goods, honey. They came to slay, and they did not, everybody hit the mark. Everybody understood the assignment, and it was noticeable. They looked great. Everyone bought it. I don't know if it's because we had been on quarantine, so everyone had been in the house for so long. Everyone came with their guns blazing, honey, and they looked absolutely fabulous. From Lil Nas X to Gabrielle Union to Mary J. Blige to Chloe and Halle. And I mean, those are just some of my favorites that just hits at the top of my head. Iman, the supermodel Iman, oh my God. She did the most deadliest slay, honey. They can't come for this woman. They couldn't come for her if she sent for them. She looked absolutely stunning. Her piece was breathtaking. It was everything. I was living. Met Gala 2021 did what they came to do. Everyone understood the assignment, and it was so noticeable. Everyone looked good. It was just a really, 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 really nice event. MJ Rodriguez, kudos, my doll. You looked absolutely stunning. Yes, the girls came and they delivered, they understood. Frank Ocean, my darling, he always, he always slays. He looked very, very handsome. I think it was Kid Cudi that was there with these stars in his hand, if I'm not mistaken. But he looked good. The guys looked great as well too. They understood the assignment. Everyone brought their A game. It was so noticeable, and they looked remarkable. They looked absolutely remarkable, and I was definitely here for it. I was here for it. So kudos and my hat's off to them. I want to say this entire time that I have been redoing this, that I am not, oh my gosh, you guys. I think oh my gosh. Okay, now you guys can hear me. Oh wow. You guys, so I'm like 25 minutes into the show and I'm just noticing that y'all could not hear me the entire time. OMG. I'm just noticing that y'all could not hear me the entire time. I've been sitting here talking for 25 minutes and you guys cannot even hear me. Well, luckily I am filming it, so this will be up on my YouTube channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel, the Gezelle Talk Show. Make sure you go over and subscribe, and you can check out this episode. I think it's episode 33. Yeah. You can check it out on our YouTube channel. So yeah. I feel so, I want to kick myself in the ass for that. But I just noticed, I'm like, okay, I'm talking, but I don't see my meter moving to let me know if I'm too loud or not. But it's all good. We touched on Kelly Price being missing and her elaborate story that she came up with when she came back. It reminds me of Girl on the Train, or Girl Gone, Gone Girl. It reminds me of that movie. Cynthia Bailey and Portia Williams leaving the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. Oh, it's very sad because we don't want to see those girls go. Gosh, but they gave us some great years. And I want to say Portia gave us 10 years as well. And we've seen some very highs from Portia. And we've seen some growth from her. We've seen her become a businesswoman. And hey, kudos. We talked about Nene and Greg Leaks, the passing of Greg. Our condolences to the family. We talked about Ashanti and Anita Baker getting the ownership to their masters, full ownership to their masters, and that's big. Like, kudos, that black girl magic. Dollar Tree is raising the prices. We spoke about that. Like, who the hell? Everyone goes to the Dollar Tree to spend $1 for each item. That is going to be so like, huh? Mm-mm. I don't like that. That's like Family Dollar when they first opened up and everything was $1. Then bloop, they quickly switched that shit up, and next thing you know, you go up and they see $2.99 and $3.99 and $4.99 and $5.99. Now you can go up in there and see $29.99. Like, what? Fucking crazy. Met Gala 2021. We spoke about that. You can check out our Instagram page to see my favorite top 10 looks. Little Nas X, Chloe and Halle, Iman, Gabrielle Union, Mary J. Blige. They slayed. Those girls looked it so good. Like, they understood the assignment. Everyone did. Everyone for Met Gala 2021, they understood the assignment. And it was everything. Do you hear me? It was everything. I mean, I was very, very, very... I was satisfied. I was satisfied. Usually I'm always like torn when it comes down to the Met Gala, because I'd be like, oh, they did too much, they didn't do enough, you know, whatever, but they did just right. Just right. We posted this as well on our Instagram page. An Orlando transgender student has become the first trans homecoming queen at that high school in Orlando. Congratulations to her. That is something that's so big. That is so, like, I'm not sure why I can't hear my stuff there, but yeah, just crazy. It was amazing. I don't know what's going on now, why I can't hear that. But yeah, I'm not, my effects and stuff is just not working, and I'm not understanding why. I really am not, but okay, whatever. But however, yes, and I actually started following her as well, the Orlando student. I can't remember her name. She's a Spanish girl. She's absolutely beautiful. She's 17, I think they said. She's a senior, and she just won homecoming queen. Yes, she just won homecoming queen. I thought that was everything. It was absolutely beautiful. Because I can remember when I ran for homecoming queen back in 1999, 2000. Hello. And yeah, they wasn't as accepting. They wasn't as inviting, you know. I remember people being on the news speaking of me that was actually going to school with me, who would not even address me, but you will get on national television and try to address my situation. You know, it was very it was a time to be alive, honey. You had to be there to see it, because if you see some of these people today, you will be amazed to even think that they have that thought process, mindset, or any of the sorts. But yeah, so shout out to that young lady who won homecoming queen in Orlando. That was very, very much so big. On the streets with the TGTS, on the streets with the Gezelle talk show, is a new segment that we're going to be working on, which you'll be able to catch on our YouTube channel. So make sure you're following us, subscribe, to our YouTube channel, and follow us on these social media platforms that's above my head. Yeah. We have some things up our sleeve. The new segment is for the YouTube channel. As I said, I'm gonna go out on the streets and ask real life questions. I'm gonna ask real life questions, some comedic questions, some relationship questions, all that good stuff there, just to try to get our name out there, get our brand out there, and get more in tune with the people, and try to see what's going on with the people. It's a risk because I'm trans, so I don't know how inviting people are going to be once I approach them. But hey, we'll see how it goes. So just make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can check it out and see what's what. I'm going to try to bring it to you guys every week. I'm going to try to really bring that segment to you guys every week. So let's see how it works. And if you have any questions that you would want for me to ask some of the Bay Area people, please feel free to inbox us, direct message us, and let us know, whether it's our Twitter, our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever. Just message us whatever questions you have. You can even go on our Instagram and you can ask, because I'm going to put up a post there as well, and say what questions would you like for me to ask some of the Bay Area people, and then you guys can leave questions in the comments section as well, so we can get this thing popping and do what we got to do to make it happen. Make this shit happen, because it takes a village with anything that you do, and this is my baby. The Gezelle Talk Show, this is my baby. So, my baby. I like that I said that. My baby. This is my baby. So, yeah. And you guys are my support team, my support system. So, let's make this happen and do what we got to do. I see a lot of people are catching the wave of what I've been doing. And for that, I got to say, I will be way more consistent than what I have been, okay? I can guarantee you that I will be way more consistent, because I see a lot of people catch the wave of what I start to create. Even with my company, Slave Paid Shade Boutique and Beauty. When I started Slave Paid Shade, it was a thought that went from just an idea, a thought, and I turned that into a reality. We're going and starting with de-stress fashions and building it all the way up to now we offer lace front services, lace front installation services, makeup services, eyelash extensions, like all type of stuff. So I've seen a lot of people catch my wave and start companies and stuff, and not those that are dear to me that I've assisted along the way, not you girls, because you girls reached out to me, but to the ones who tried to go behind me and replicate what I was doing. It's flattering. It's flattering, but at the same time, it's fuckery. Because they say imitation, the best, that imitation is the best form of flattery. However, it is. I don't believe none of that shit. I don't stand behind none of that shit. I'm just like, it's bullshit. Get your own fucking ideas. Use your own mind. That's what God gave you one for. Stop seeing something and being like, oh, I like that. I'm going to try it. Because a lot of people do stuff when they're original because it's passion. It's something that fuels them. It's something that ignites them inside. And it's that same passion that keeps them going, whether they get 0 likes or 100 likes. They do it because it's the passion behind it. So when you see something, and just because you feel like that person may be lucrative from it, or they may have a great following from it, so you try to copy what they're doing, thinking you'll get the same reception, Reciprocation is the word I think I'm looking for. But yeah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that because you'll eventually get tired, and when you're not seeing the support that you thought you were going to see, you'll start losing interest because it's not your passion that has you doing this. It's more of your insecurity, your want to be like another. And that's never, ever, 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 ever good. Ever, 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 ever. It's never good. Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. But I just wanted to put that out there and just let you guys know that. But yeah, so I want to thank you guys for tuning in with me today. What you say? Y'all don't want to go yet? Oh, y'all don't want to go yet? Oh, we don't have to go yet. We can still, we got some more stuff. Hey, I got some more stuff I can talk about. Because I do want to hit on this. I did not really get to talk about it. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's get into it. I have only 5 minutes left on the podcast. So you guys that are listening to me live stream, make sure you are following us on Instagram. Make sure you are following us or sending us a request on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Check out our Spotify and all that good stuff. And follow us on Twitter as well so you can get the complete rest of this show. The rest of this episode rather, because yeah, we're going to get more in depth and more into, and I know it's probably going to be a little bit longer than the 5 minutes that I have left for the show, or maybe not, but who knows? Let's see. Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 3. I'm absolutely in awe of this show, guys, and I also said I'm going to do a YouTube video as well. My mind went blank for a second there. I'm going to do a YouTube video for this show as well because I just want to give my opinion on it. I love it. I'm not going to even front like I don't because I still watch it. And if I didn't like it, I would not continue to watch it. Martell Holt, jackass of them all. Melody Holt, the Beyonce of them all. Absolutely love her. Letitia Scott, love her, but gosh, that woman. Marisol Scott, I said that wrong. Marceau, that's how you say it. Marceau Scott, he's cool. That couple, but Kimmy Grant Scott, love Kimmy Scott. I love Kimmy. Something about her, I just love her character. And Maurice Scott. Does Maurice go with? Yeah. And then you have Destiny, which we all love Destiny. She's a bit much. Destiny is a bit much, and I think I spoke on this before. She's a bit much. She tried to be very confrontational. I think she's really, really trying to set her mark, put her, boom, her presence to be known and solidify her position so people can know exactly who the fuck she is and she don't fuck off from Detroit to Atlanta to St. Louis to all those places. Like she said, I will drag you all up and through all of those places. But I love it. I love it. You guys have to definitely check out the show. Carlos King is the creator and producer of it. That's my guy. If you guys don't know his work, Google him. Carlos King, that's that go-to guy. And this show here, Love and Marriage Huntsville, is a hit. It's very good. It's on OWN. It's black. It's everything. I love it. Now, they spoke about when they first started with this, the show was originally supposed to be just Melody and Martell, and they were doing a like a fixer-upper type of show where they were building homes and stuff because they had that type of company. Oh, excuse me. They had that type of company where they were building homes and stuff like that. So they were doing basically like a fixer-upper type of show, like that comes on like one of those home improvement things. But things went left and it wasn't really working out. It wasn't really as entertaining as their personal life was. So Carlos talked them into turning the show into more of a reality show, grabbing a couple of their friends. Well, it was already a reality show, but it was going to be a business-like reality show. They was more making it a personal life reality show. So it's like grab some of your friends who are also, successful Black people or whatever race they are, but successful individuals that we can put on the show, and hey, let's take it from there. And that's what they did. And I want to say they went and got a great panel of people to put together. And I'm not going to even say put together because these were real life friends already. They were already real life friends. So I'm not going to even say that they put together, but the show that they put together and everything about it is absolutely great. It's good. It's good, and I love it. If y'all haven't checked it out, make sure y'all go and check it out. We have less than a minute left on the podcast. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Gezelle Talk Show today on this beautiful Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I hope you guys going to have y'all some tacos. I hope you're having a great week so far and continue to rock out with us. Make sure you follow us on all social media outlets and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for being a part of the show today. You are the absolute best, as I always tell you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Ow. All right. All right. Say share it on my chats. All right, guys. So yes, that was a great podcast show. I hope you guys show a bitch some love. I'm not sure what page I'm on here, but I'm just sending this out to different pages. Okay. But yes, guys, so yeah, okay, whatever that is. But yeah, so the show, why don't it have oh God, I hate when I do this. But the show Love and Marriage Huntsville is super good. You guys got to check it out. Now that Miss Wanda, oh Lord, that Miss Wanda. That Miss Wanda, she just tap dances on my nerves. She know how to work a bitch nerve. So I could just imagine how Melody and all the girls, everybody, I could just imagine how everybody be feeling with her because she is just so over the top. She is a mess. She is a mess. You could tell she is a Schlitz malt liquor drinking, shit talking ass MFer. I'm talking real-ish. I can tell. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Cause we pretty much done touched on about everything. One thing we didn't get into though is that goddamn R. Kelly. You know they found R. Kelly. They found him guilty. They found him guilty. and they're sentencing him. I don't think they've sentenced him yet because I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything about the sentencing, so I don't think he's been sentenced at this time. But yeah, they are sentencing him. One thing that I spoke about was that is mental health awareness, and how real it is to fix the problem at hand. We in the Black community, we fail in this area. We don't check on our mental health. We don't take time out for ourselves. And we will pile on more than we can handle to try to be as great as we can be. But one thing we have to make sure that we check on is our mental health. We have to make sure that if that child, that inner child in us, if she wasn't raised properly or protected, once we become of age, we have to take care of her. We have to then raise her, protect her, so the same circumstances doesn't continue to take place. You get what I'm saying? So these same things won't continue to take place. I feel like the problem with R. Kelly was that he never grew. He was molested as a child. When trauma happens, you may not be aware of it, but when trauma happens, some people freeze, they shut down. They don't even know it. They pause, and they don't continue to grow because they never healed from the trauma. So therefore, if the trauma happened at 15, although I've aged to be 30, I'm still that 15-year-old wounded child. So I'm still viewing things in that light. And I think this was his problem. Then when you come into a huge amount of money, yes men, surrounding yourself with people who need you, so they're going to be a yes man. You don't have the proper people to say, no, this is not right. You shouldn't be doing this. No, you need counseling. You need therapy. This is not right. This is not something that's right. And we're not going to make it like it is, okay? We're not going to normalize this. Instead, he had people around him that normalized it. People around him that made it like it was okay. Even parents. Why would he think he's doing something wrong if you dropped your 16-year-old child off to me? I gave you a couple $1,000, $10,000, $20,000. You dropped your child off to me. Why would he think he's doing something wrong? This is the problem. And this is what I'm trying to tell people is we have to do better in our community. Mental health is real. We have to protect our mental health. We have to take time out for us. We have to take time to seek therapy if it's needed. Talk, vent, write. Because all of those outlets can eventually help and heal us. Rather than holding this stuff in or making this like it's right when it's not. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Gezelle Talk Show today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for rocking out with me. You are the best fans in the world. You guys are the absolute greatest, each and every one of you. I don't care if it's 2 of y'all that like or comment or share this video. I love both of you. I don't care if it's 2,000 of y'all or 2 million of y'all. I love you and I thank you because this is my therapy. This is my venting. Okay? This is the way I get all of my shit out. So hopefully you guys find a way to do the absolute same. Check on yourself, make sure you're okay. And as I said, tune in to Love in Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Make sure you check that out and all that good stuff there. Follow us on social media and everything. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Rocking out. Peace. We out of here.